Safe to assume, isn't it, that Al Ahli have got to win here as a bare minimum, and more slip-ups. It is possible, but certainly not the most.
We see this repertoire before every game. The relationship between the team and supporters is special. They very much appreciate one another. You can hear.
2 weeks since Al Nassr last kicked a ball in the Saudi Pro League, 3 weeks since Al Ahli did so. But for those that have conquered the continent of... Turned over the top for Tony. Simakan retreating. Tony's found the pass, and that's an excellent recovery challenge. Flag does eventually go up anyway. Al-Amri lunging in. Banez. First sighter from the Brazilian.
I think more in hope than expectation. We've seen some long-range goals going in this fixture as his team is.
Not doing the camera person any help at all with his positioning. Galeno's going to leave it. Mahrez, something that was deceived, and then Bento with the save from Demirel, because his header, I think, was creeping into the corner.
It's a well-worked free kick from the visitors. Takes Al Nassr by surprise. They push up.
Brozovic has got the go-ahead now. Over the head of Ronaldo. It's come through to Simakan. Has lashed at that.
Yeah, it was the wrong choice from Simakan, wasn't it? Looks like they've played a high line on Ahli. I think the Al Nassr players would have been offside. When he gets in that position, he makes the wrong choice. He goes for goal. And I think
Mahrez weaving and working his way through, and it's come out to Galeno, who's bent it wide. He knew where he wanted to put it, everyone else knew where he wanted to put it, but couldn't quite make it happen.
And right there's the threat that Al Ahli carry. They sit defensively deep, but they spring and they're quick on the counter-attack. Mahrez, Galeno, within 3 passes, having an attempt on goal. This has been brilliant so far. It's been so frantic.
Felix has a couple of options here. Ronaldo and Mane up ahead of him. It's gone to Ronaldo, who got his shot away quickly. He nearly deceived Edouard Mendy as well, who had to be on his toes.
There you go. There's the quality of the man. 20 minutes into the game, we've hardly mentioned him. But he gets an opportunity. It's a super first touch. We like that between now and the end of the season. This is a huge, huge opportunity for Al Nassr at home.
Into the middle it comes, and it's come for Mahrez! And Riyad Mahrez scores, but it won't count because the flag is going to immediately shorten any celebrations in the... Surrounded by 4 at one point there. Now Kaibari. Felix, too high for Mane. Ronaldo, back by Majrashi ahead of Joao Felix, and then Al-Jahani opening the picture up. This is Galeno. Galeno towards Atangana. Bento couldn't hold on to it.
In unity, they squeeze up and they catch everybody offside. Chance for Galeno. Bento gets lucky. Danger cleared in the end from Al-Amri. But he's been good, Galeno.
Mendy's been watching the highlights of that game.
Maybe not taking any goalkeeping technique tips off me for that incident.
Ronaldo, he has gone for goal, and Mendy's positioning was
at Old Trafford, very similar area. And unlike Edouard Mendy, didn't read the situation. But to be fair to Ronaldo, he whacked it up high into the near post. Mendy does well there, takes no chances, gets 2 good assists.
Coman, Ronaldo lingering. That's Ronaldo, that's Joao Felix, and that is the best chance of Al Nassr's night so far.
Big, big chance. And a player of his quality, you expect him to hit the target from that type of area. Characteristically, Cristiano Ronaldo just lets the ball out of his feet, but he's got the tactical intelligence just to poke it into the path of his teammate. Sits nicely for Joao Felix.
Indeed, had to be quick to move it to Demirel. Atangana, and the high presses work for Al Nassr. Martinez swinging it in and claiming it above Ronaldo.
That's a better press from Al Nassr.
Find a breakthrough here. Ronaldo was in there, and so was Simakan. And somehow, amongst that cluster of yellow, nobody got a decisive touch.
What a super ball. That is a quality delivery. For all the poor ones he's had tonight, João Felix, that made up for it. That was on a plate for somebody. Good defensive line from Ahli. Cristiano Ronaldo can't quite get the touch he wants at the near post. Al Nassr can't reach it, and no touch at the far post. Two Al Nassr players flying in. It's a super delivery. It was begging somebody to put it in the back of the net.
Felix, and the header finds the net, and who has found the net? Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the moment. And it might be a defining moment in Al Nassr's season. Ronaldo wears the crown, and Al Nassr getting ever closer to where they want to be.
He normally finds them, and he might just have found the biggest goal of his and Al Nassr's season. It's a super delivery, but once again he gets to the near post. He's the biggest, he's the tallest, the strongest, and there was only going to ever be one outcome. It's a brilliant header. It glances off the side of his head. The direction of it's perfect. And it's a massive, massive goal in the context of the season and this match.
One touch is all it takes, and they're falling in love again. With even more intensity if Al Nassr can get over the line here. Brozovic, Rashi there. Up into the sky by Mahrez, one by Yaya. That's a hit by Coman! That is a hit by Kingsley Coman! And that'll do it for Al Nassr. Edging closer.
Wow, wow, wow. What a strike from Coman. They do so well. Al Nassr, they keep the ball alive, and he finds himself in space. He's got no other options. He just puts his foot through the ball, and it's sheer power and pace that whizzes past Edouard Mendy at such pace. Still, no emotion from
Coman. The coolest guy on the circuit right now. João Felix has gone for goal. Mendy was nearly caught out by that. Confidence of João Felix on display.
Clever, very, very clever, intelligent piece of play. I'm not so sure that his manager was too pleased. I think he wanted the ball in the corner to waste a little bit of time.
16 Saudi Pro League wins in a row for Al Nassr. They are racing along. But the scenes at full time continue to be ugly. And Al Nassr once more stretching their legs at the top of the Saudi Pro League table. 8 points clear of Al Hilal. And they will be feeling like sooner rather than later they are finally going to say that they are the champions of Saudi Arabia again.